T-Man 978 Shill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Right now we're going to be taking a look at G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra Agent Cobra Shadow Tracker. He is number 108. This is the stuff you see on the back. He is 6.4 inches or 164 millimeters. And here's this stuff right here. This actually answers a question I had. Like, they all of a sudden, when they got to this packaging, started putting Cobra right there. I was wondering, did they have to put Cobra to be part of their names as far as trademarking? But even though it says Cobra, they still put the Cobra Shadow Tracker down here. So he's trademarked as Cobra Shadow Tracker, and they're just telling you that he's a Cobra agent. Another thing, not to dwell on the packaging too much, but I'm sorry. They have 8 accessories right here, which is a lot. They always pick and choose which accessories are accessories. He has a completely removable necklace that would make it 9, but they didn't include that. All right, here is Shadow Tracker, or Cobra Shadow Tracker. I have him all geared up in one of his looks with his axe on the little holster right here, hanging down. We have everything on his backpack gear right there, the quiver with the actual bow stuck to it. Oh no, oh no. That seems bent. Oh no. I hope that piece doesn't rip off when I pull this little thing off. That's one of the accessories. But you can attach the bow, and you can attach this knife in 2 places right here. It can hang down like that, or you can go ahead and just stick it through there. The reason why I show these things already geared up is to give myself less stuff to edit later, but there you are. He has this mask, as you can see. It's some type of animal skull. And let's let you... He has gray, or dreads that are graying. So I would imagine he is an older guy. I don't know. When you think gray, you think somebody that's in their upper 40s or more. So we don't know how old he is. He's super duper mysterious. In fact, he's so mysterious that he has no face. He's like the Cobra Commander deal right here. He has a whole nother mask under there, so you never actually see his face. He has those things in his ear right there. It's slipping my brain what they're called. I just watched Junkie on Crafts and Builds talk about it. But you know, that's something they do in Africa, and he does appear to be black. Optionally, he can put this mask on. There are little nubs on the inside that connect to the cheek. Oh yeah, this came out like 2011. The first version of him came out in 2011. And this mask is very reminiscent to that mask they had on Cobra Commander, now that I'm bringing him up again. But I think I like the skull mask better, or just no mask at all. But yeah, on the packaging, this looks way better, that artwork, than it does in person. Here's his knife right there. Here's his axe. Hard plastic, not gummy. The knife as well. It's not really gummy at all. In fact, all of his accessories are hard plastic. You do get a single arrow that fits into there. The quiver, you have to like twist this way. I mean, the bow, sorry. And then pull that out. And we do have this function. I was hearing Mike again from Junkie on Crafts and Builds explain that this is, people are theorizing that this is some type of blow dart type situation. And I can imagine him pulling this and shooting a dart out. That would be cool. But yikes, this bent. I'm gonna carefully bend that off. I guess he could just hold this in his hand as a blow dart shooter right there. and you just have this like that. That is stressed, as you see. I don't know how it got bent at all. Let's let you see the quiver. Nicely detailed. You can see the little fake stitch design in there. So that's nice, like it's made out of leather. And the peg is off center so that it can go on his back like that and you don't have to worry about his hair. And let's let you see stuff like the necklace detail right there. Just the vest. This skull right here is super reminiscent of this. So I'm guessing it's the same animal. I'm guessing it's some type of monkey. You get this detail right there, like a leopard skin that he's wearing. And from what I've read of his bio, he's pretty much like the G.I. Joe universe version of Kraven the Hunter. Yeah. This holster is like loose, just over top of that armor. Don't get me to lying about which character has these legs. I'm thinking it's Zartan. Articulation, let me move this because I know that's going to fall off. The head is on a hinge right there, a hinge joint. Let me take the head off so you can see. Now it's on the hinge joint, but you barely get to utilize that at all because all this hair. And look at that. It seemed like they were thinking they were trying to accommodate for the shape of the body and articulation, but you can barely use that. You can use it to look down. Of course, the arm goes out and you get the butterfly. You get the waist joint down here with the tilts, and you can bend him a bit right there, even though he has on this vest. So he does come forward and he does go back, which is cool. Drop down hips, kick up more than 90, kick out 90, goes back, swivel right there, pinless double jointed knees, swivel right there, kick back, kick forward, and they haven't done anything like this in a good while. I hate this shin guard thing, and you get ankle pivot because it hinders forward motion. But since he can't really look up that well, and the ab crunch is kind of hindered, yeah. The accessory parade, here he is shooting that blow dart right there. I know it probably doesn't make sense because he's wearing a mask, but it's G.I. Joe. Here is the actual grip part. You're supposed to get the hand over this, basically, just to show you. Here he is holding the bow, grabbing an arrow back from back there. Now, as posable as G.I. Joe are and other 6-inch lines are, you wouldn't believe how hard it is to get them in a pose like this, holding the arrow while holding the bow and twisting the arms a certain way. Yikes. You're welcome. I would honestly just take this completely off when storing the bow actually on here and then connecting it to the back, because you'll be pushing this into his back. That's one thing that can cause it to bend up. This arrow sits in there like really snug. Like you don't even have to worry about it falling out. I don't know if I went into detail on these bones on his arms. I don't know, I guess they could be daggers or something like that. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but both of his wrists hinge down with the vertical hinge right there. Here he is next to a couple of range vipers. All right, and here's a male and female G.I. Joe. Now, the figures are all over the place, height-wise, but you guys should probably have a couple of these, hopefully. In fact, now that I'm saying this out loud, Mutt and Junkyard are brand new, and she's a Walmart exclusive, so everybody might not have them. But anywho, I wanted to take this moment to derail my whole review to thank you guys, thank the people in my comments that are level-headed and normal. Most of the people that comment in my comments are level-headed and normal, like I just said. But sheesh, every so often I'll get somebody that's just off. Like, I had a guy in my Mutt and Junkyard review. This person complained in my Valorverse reviews that I let them get off. I didn't complain about them having like the same bodies and whatnot. Whatever I talk about in my reviews is what I care about at that time. Sometimes I might want to bring something up. Sometimes it just doesn't even matter. Everybody knows, like, most of these are using reused parts and whatnot. But now they went to my Mutton Junkyard review. And as much as I was praising them up and down and said I loved it and I loved him, and they just jumped on the fact that I said that his eyes look weird on my copy. I don't know if every copy is like that, but definitely on mine, the eyes are looking like off to the right. And I don't really like that completely. I complained about it and he got mad. Ever since I started being heavily into the internet world, I started noticing that a lot of people are on different types of spectrums, and I try to be patient, but sometimes it's like, ugh, you're one comment away from being blocked. Anywho, this guy right here, he is mostly good. I like having a brand new character of color. Like, when I first saw him, I was thinking he might be Native American looking at what he looked like, but then up close, people falling off camera, he is very dark skinned and he has dreads, so he's obviously black. With the bio I read, it doesn't give you any details besides him being an awesome tracker. He can, if he's out in the jungle and you land somewhere and he's tracking you, he'll know when you land. So I'm assuming he has some type of supernatural abilities or something like that. But as far as this toy though, the neck articulation is hindered. The arm articulation is hindered due to his arms being huge and this big vest. The ab articulation is hindered because of the big vest. But outside of all that, I like his accessories. Minus the mask, honestly. I mean, if that's what his face looks like, that's what it looks like. But it is kind of weird. But these masks, I don't know, it just makes his head look so much bigger. I don't know. Maybe that's how the Predator is, or they are going in heavy on the Predator thing. But the masks do seem a little bit big. I wish there was something they could do to get around that. I think they tried to by giving him basically no face. And one good thing though, they do fit on there perfectly. You would think with a connection like this, they wouldn't work that well, but they work great. So yeah, although that's a lot of complaints and whatnot I probably mentioned, I still like the thing ultimately. It's a Walmart exclusive. I forgot I pre-ordered it. They gave me the notification that it shipped and I got it the next day on Sunday. So that's amazing from Walmart. So that's great if you want him. I believe he's still available on their website. Thank you for watching. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here.
Figure action. That one's me.
Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description.
Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit.